What's up YouTube, this is Shuttleboy and I'm back with yet another video. Today's video, we're going to be doing a quick review on the golf book from autumn and winter 2018 and whether or not I think you should buy it in 2020. So let's get right into it, guys. Alright, so getting into this book here, we're going to start from cover to cover basically. The front being just like the label of a golf piece that would have been seen in autumn winter 2018. Obviously says golf on it. It says large on the bottom, which I think is pretty cool. This is the tag you would see on a cut and sew piece, not on a t-shirt. But one thing I do want to note, which I think is pretty interesting and I didn't know until I got it in hand, is you can sort of see like little stains on the blue, and then you can also see like up here you can see like little stains as well throughout the book. You also even have a hair right there, it looks like, and all that stuff. That's something I would like to note. We also have on the back here, we have a tag of what would be on a t-shirt at this time period as well. You got the front and back of it, and then you still have those little stains throughout that you can find. And personally, I think that's a really nice touch. I think this is a very clean look to the book as a whole. But I will say one little thing I have to note about this whole thing that has like stains and stuff on it is every time I look at this, I always think that there's dirt on it, and I always try to wipe it off, and I just like can't wipe the hair off, obviously, and stuff. So that's just something that kind of bothers me to some degree. And then on the spine, we also have Golf Autumn Winter 2018 on it. Now, as we open the book here, we have just a golf logo, and then if we move on, it does say, "The season I wanted to show people that I was more than just t-shirts and hats. I fell in love with brown and wanted to step away from being the face of it. This season had a lot of great shit, so we put this book together just in case it got lost in the sauce. Fall, winter, autumn, winter 2018, golf, Tyler." So I do like that message. It is something that if you were wondering why the direction of the brand was slightly different, this is your answer. So I appreciate that. And then we just have some different pictures here. I'm not going to show every single page in here because I want you to have the experience yourself if you were to get one. You can see there are some sample things in here that didn't release. This jacket never released, which I think is really cool to see that. It's pretty crazy how much time they put into some of these pictures of things that didn't even come out. Now, one of my favorite features of this book is when it has collections that are all themed a specific thing, and then it talks a little bit about them at the bottom. So we have the bee cardigan on this side, and then garden tapestry, which I think this looks really sweet, how they have all the different things that were that print and around that theme all on one page, and just talks about it at the bottom a little bit for both the bee garden and that tapestry. I thought was pretty cool. Another thing that's in the book I think is sweet is it does have an interview with Taco about the Nike Kyrie. Another great touch I think in this book was pages like this I think are really sweet, where they basically explain the whole point or the meaning behind the design of a specific t-shirt or something. We got a ton of different photos that were taken of various people, celebrities like Nast and stuff, wearing golf. We got some unreleased golf flares on here, and I think something that's really cool to note about this part of the book, if you look here, is that they're actually samples. They're not the official finished production version, the retail version. And how you can tell that, actually, if we move over to this part of it, you can see right there, you can see it says Golf Fleur on the front side of the shoe on the black mudguard, and that wasn't something that was on the retail pair, as well as the laces. You can see that wasn't how it really turned out as well. So I just think that's pretty cool to note. I mean, obviously we also have some colorways that we've never seen come to retail as well. We have interviews of different artists and stuff, such as the guy that made the Cherry Bomb mask that he used to wear during concerts, which is really cool. Also the guy that made this Child of Golf sculpture, which I thought was pretty sweet. We got the gator print collection. Another really cool thing about this book is we do have this full picture of the croc print or gator print, whatever you want to call it, on the sneaker, and then it actually folds out to this picture of him biting the shoe along with this fellow right here, and I thought that was really sweet touch. Just awesome to always see some fold out graphics. We have a little section on the Grinch collection, which I thought looked really nice on here. We have a section that's an interview from Wyatt talking about his Converse collab, another interesting thing to read about. This part of the book, we have pictures from the autumn and winter, like the video that we saw online. And I do have a little gripe about this in the book, is all of this is very blurry photos. These are not crisp by any means. I'm pretty sure they're just screenshots from the video on YouTube. And I don't really like that, because if you see stuff like this, it looks okay from there, but and the camera's making this look a lot better, but this is as good as it gets. It's very blurry. You can't even read no violence on that, really. It's just, I can read it because I know it says no violence, but the pictures on this part are very blurry, and I don't really like that, because you can't see any detail on the footwear or anything like that. We also have little collaborations he did, such as the candle. I thought was a nice touch. A little bit more of the different photos of different golf wing pieces that were used for advertising and stuff. Last but not least, probably the best part in the book is that in the back of it, we do have a catalog basically of every single piece that came out during this time period, and very nice high quality images of it, and I just think it looks really nice. It's a sweet thing to see. I mean, look at that. That is so cool to see in a book. Actually, it's just an awesome sight to see, if you ask me. And just, yeah, pages and pages of all this stuff. I don't want to spoil all of it, but yeah, it just continues for that, and that's pretty much the book, guys. One other thing I do have to complain about, though, is unfortunately, you can see, like, on this part for the index, it does say, like, the page numbers for each section, but there are rarely any page numbers in this book. For the catalog area, there were pages, but there's barely any page numbers, so it's hard to really find the exact page of something if you're looking for just a specific section and you want to check the index. Alright, so that's pretty much going to conclude my video here on the Golf Wang Autumn and Winter 2018 book. All in all, I gotta say, if you are into golf wing, as far as a historical perspective, looking at the past golf wing and just having a deeper insight in the brand as a whole, I definitely recommend getting this. It's also, if you're a golf wing collector of any sort, whether it's small or large, I think this is also something you definitely should own, because it's just a fun thing that, if you really care about the brand, you'll just get a lot of enjoyment owning this and reading in it. So that's pretty much gonna conclude the video, guys. Please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe if you haven't already for more golf wing, more sneakers, more clothing, more Shuttleboy. And this is Shuttleboy, guys, and I'm out, guys. Peace. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Is this your first Shuttleboy video? Have you been here before? If not, I really recommend you subscribing. If you really like all this golf wing stuff, this is what this channel is about. If you like these sneakers, you definitely should see some more. We go over a ton of golf wing here, whether it be the latest pickups or golf wing grails. Definitely come here to subscribe and watch more Shuttleboy, because everything here has to do with golf wing, sneakers, clothing, and more Shuttleboy.